All right, round number 5. We're on the draw against Unicorn Paradise. They play a lot of Dredge and Vintage, and their last few Legacy decks were Dredge, or were, I'm sorry, not Dredge, Golgari Depths. So I would expect them, if I had to guess, to be combining their two loves and playing Tom Hep's Rainbow Depths. That is my guess. I don't actually know, though. So we're going to keep this. We have a number of really good draws off the top that would allow a turn 1 win. And while I was wrong, this is probably a Delver variant or like a show variant, if I had to guess. But more likely Delver. Alright, Preordain is resolving. That was quite the draw. I think I'm just going to ponder here. We could jam, but I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather try to be protected. That was really good. And there's the Dread Horde. It's a little surprising to me that someone that would play Dredge and Vintage and then Depths would switch to Delver. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. But it is, like, a little shocking. Pitching Spray Dragon, so it's probably blue-red. So we're in a tough spot here because if we technically have lethal through Burning Wish into Tendrils, but if our opponent has Daze, we just flat out lose. So I'm going to Ad Nauseam here because I don't want to just flat out lose to a Daze. Alright, you love to start on a Chrome Mox. Echo, not so much. Alright, so we're now in the... We could die to Tendrils part of the game. We only have 4 mana here, and 4 just is not enough. We could stop and Brainstorm or like try to Echo, but like those aren't winning lines. I'm going to flip. We've played a land. Red of Flame's pretty good. But we're short on black mana, which is an issue. Alright, so now we're dead to Burning Wishes and Wish Claws and a number of things. I think I'm going to stop here. Imprint the Ponder and cast Brainstorm. I want to keep the Echo as a backup. I don't know if this does it. It does, because we can go get LED. And if they daze here, they're just dead a grape shot. So daze would actually be fine. Sweet. All right, our most used sideboard cards will be coming back. Whoops, didn't want to do that. My scroll is acting wonky again. Submit that bad boy. And why don't we look at one of my favorite items in the shop, the Storm 20 baseball tee. Super soft, really comfortable, great in the summer, not so much going into winter, but that's okay. It's really light. Has Storm 20 on the back like a classic baseball tee, 3/4 length sleeves, and you can read what Dustin Culbertson had to say about them. All right, so our opponent is mulliganed. I just don't know what this hand is good against. Like, these Chrome Moxes are pretty bad. Like, this is essentially mulligan to 5. We do have Carpet with the mana to cast it turn 1 through days, but what are we doing after that? I'm going to ship it. This is already better. I'm going to bottom the Burning Wish here. And with having 4 carpets in the deck, you're not like priced into keeping hands like our initial 7 that you have one of the best cards in the matchup, so you want to keep. Like, you're able to mulligan those away for just better hands. And our opponent has gone to 5 cards. They put 2 on top. So I could go Petal Carpet here. I think I'm going to hold it for a turn, see if they play another island, or maybe I could draw into... Well, that hurt. I could draw into a green source, and I have to burn a Lotus Petal. Still going to hold it. So if we hold it and then next turn they play another land, we could technically add Nauseam. We could play out Witchclaw Talisman. It just like it helps us if they play another island, or if we just draw a Taiga or whatever. Dread Horde. Okay, they're down to 2. All right, so if they force this carpet, we can actually just get them. And I'm going to Abrupt Decay the Dreadhorde here. Brainstorm. They shuffled off the Ponder, so now they're looking at 3 fresh cards with Brainstorm. 3 cards in hand. A Force is fairly likely, and they chose to play another island. That helps us quite a bit. We don't have green mana, which is interesting for this Claw, because this can't currently... Or I guess we have the Carpet. Never mind. I'm a dummy. Force it. They're digging for a counterspell here. Leave the green open because, one, we want to have Veil into... or Wishclaw into Veil open. But also, like, if we find Carpet of Flowers off this ad nauseam, we can play it, switch phases, and it acts as a green dark ritual. We've actually played a land already, so these Burning Wishes are dead. I'm going to stop here. Might have been a little bit safer to play Veil there. That might have been a mistake on my part. The only downside of doing that is if you draw exactly Tundras of Agony, you can't win. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe in hindsight, Grid is the right play just for that reason. Like, why leave yourself the opportunity to lose? Our opponent says, sick draws, good games, well played. All right. I'll be nice and say good luck in the rest. So that puts us up to 5-0. And we're making quite the run today. Hopefully we can keep it up. There's 2 rounds left to go. And we'll have a chance to, you know, make top 8.